system as a charger is to a cell phone. And you plug the charger in the battery, the source of that energy. That's what nature is to you. So when I first came out here, I was in Guatemala. And I went into the jungle. And then I went to Honduras. And it was beautiful. I love it. I love being in nature. I love to be dipped around nature. I love it. As I was out in nature, I found nothing in peace but peace and harmony. But I also found a mirror, a reflection of myself. And so what nature showed me is me. And as I started studying nature and breaking nature down and observing nature, I became a scientist. Truly, this is what you're supposed to do when you come into nature. As you're supposed to start observing it. You look at the butterflies and how they move. You look at the birds, you look at the trees, and you start examining how life works. You start observing nature. And this is what truly happens to someone that can truly interpret it. When you spend time out in nature, a mastermind or someone that is intelligent, anywhere someone goes that is intelligent, they start to see the pattern of things. Even your children do that. They notice the patterns of things. So you start to look in nature and you start to observe it. You start eating the fruit, natural from the tree that drops. You start to get direct sunlight. It powers what you already are. Now who you are, now this is separate. Not truly separate, but, in the laws of separation and the existence, right, in life. I'm going to break it all down for you. I'm going to make it very clear to you how to decipher the ignorance. So if you are a demon and you go out into nature, now when I say you're a demon, that means that you have debilitations in your natal chart, right, that you haven't worked on, and you come out into nature. Nature is going to enhance or give you more power. And if you grow your hair out, you become more of an antenna of what you are. You only become more of what you are. The closer you get to nature, you only become more of what you are. It's power. When you grow your hair, you're enhancing your magnetic field for who you are. If you do not know how to interpret nature and understand nature, you will never find who you are because it's in your debilitations not to know. I've been blessed and been lucky enough to interpret nature truly. But that's not something that everyone can do. Everyone cannot not only interpret nature, but articulate it and translate it into simple English language. It's very difficult. It's not easy. So that anyone who hears you don't speak while I'm talking. find out who you are, you have to look into nature. And you have to ask yourself, first, what is a tree? This is when I start asking myself. Because this is how it all led me back to me. I start asking questions like, what is a tree? I know we named it a tree, but what is it? How do you define a tree or a bird? What is it? My mind had opened completely up because I was already an intelligent person. In Babylon, I was already an intelligent person, just vibrating at a lower frequency of what I already was. You are who you are. In Babylon, you should become a lower version, less power. You're given less power to enable who you are. When you cut your hair, less power. When you disconnect from nature, less power. Still who you are, just vibrating at a certain different frequency. You are who you are. Listen. So when you go out into nature, I went out to nature with a 10. I just only ate fruit. That's what I ate. I ate fruit. I drank water, ate fruit, eat knowledge. I went down to 160 pounds. Usually, my usual weight, 190 to 200, maybe 10. My weight fluctuates. When I went out to nature, because I'm a very highly intelligent person anyway, I was a highly intelligent person when I was in Babylon. And I'm a highly intelligent person here. So it's just change frequencies of what you already are. If you are a coward in Babylon,
you're definitely a coward.
Then anywhere you go, there you are. You're a coward.
You're a coward.
Nature's just going to enhance that. Coward. So, when you go out into nature, what you realize is what my mind did, your mind will do is two different things. I didn't need psychedelics. I didn't need ayahuasca. I was already intelligent. I was already a person that figured things out. Like I was already a person in Babylon that figured Babylon out. Like I figured out money, I figured out everything. I figured it out, bro. Like I figured out how it works. You understand what I'm saying? So no matter where you put me, I'm gonna figure out how it works. That's how my mind works. Now I'm gonna show you and tell you in this video how to figure that out, who you are. So because I was already a person that knew how, it was the way my mind works in sequences of thought, the way my mind works, no matter where you put me, is going to figure shit out. Like, I'm going to figure it out. My mind's going to like, blah, blah, blah. It's very clear and precise and sharp. So my mind don't miss a beat. So just putting me out in nature, I got to understand the universe and understand life in totality. But when I was in Babylon, I figured out Babylon. That's when I was doing my downloads in Babylon. I was telling you everything about Babylon. I could break down the whole reality to you. That's what I was doing in my earlier videos. I was breaking down the whole reality. From the electrical system, how the electric system runs into your house, how they get the electrical system, how they get all of this shit. I was always interested on how things work. Me figuring this out, me looking at up in the sky, just, you know, when I was watching stuff, people didn't see things because my mind perceived things differently and calculated and computed them differently. I'm going to tell you why. Before I tell you why, I'm going to show you how to use nature effectively. Number one, when you go out into nature, nature is to the human as your power cord is to your cell phone. It's a source of energy. It just powers who you already are. Now, who you are, I found out. You know how I found out who we are? And so I've taken nature and advanced it into the 5 sciences. I've already given you the knowledge. I've already advanced it. If you cannot grasp the 5 sciences, there's no use for you going out into nature. Because I've already broke it down. I've already broke nature down, reality down, into 5 sciences. Into 5 sciences. That's what we already did already. So, when I went out into nature, this is how I found the 5 sciences. Studying and the way my mind works and the way it interprets things, I started to look into nature and spend so much time in nature that I wanted to know what things were. I spent so much time in tune with everything and vibrating so high and being in the higher self, one with nature, just completely out there. This is very rough, FYI. The ants fuck you up. Nature's rough. There's a dark side to nature. You don't want to play with it. But I'll talk about that later in a minute. I'm going to continue to turn the comments off and on. If you're disrespectful, I will turn the comments off. If I see one disrespectful thing, I'm turning the comments off. And I'm blocking you. So now, I learned my knowledge just by asking common sense questions. Right? What is a tree? What is a bird? This is before I got to me and I said, well, who am I? Right? How do we find out what a tree is? Who could tell me? What is a tree? Can you tell me? Anybody in the room, can you tell me what a tree is? What is a bird? What is a lion? I mean, we name these things. What are they? This is the mystery of life. This is the mystery of life, my friends.
The mystery of life. You can't even figure your own stuff
When you
out.
are able to answer these questions, you have understand and unlocked the kingdom of God. What is a tree? What is it?
Oxygen, you idiot.
What is a tree? We call it a tree, but what is it? We call it a bird, but what is it?
So living
A bird, saying it's a bird, is just a sound. Bird. What's that? Bird. But what is a bird? You can make a sound for something. Tree. That is a tree. What is that? Tree. Okay. But what is a tree?
That's research creation. Not ego, but God, because you're not a God.
See, this is where we get to the essence of reality. I did this with Babylon. I do this with everything. This is how my mind works. It breaks everything down to a molecule, to the very essence of what it is, because this is where the truth lies. If you can break things down to what they truly are, then you can understand things truly. I wanted understanding. I wanted the answer, the clear answer. What the fuck is a tree?
You still asleep,
This will blow your mind.
The mind
What
of a
is a tree?
sociopathic.
We call it a tree, but we do not know what it is. You can essentially say a tree is made of energy, but what is it? Hell, everything's made of energy. What is a tree in particular? We call it a tree, but what is it? I have yet to see the right answer in the room. What is a bird? What is a bird? What is a bird? Oh, bird's an animal. What is that? What is a bird? It's okay to say I don't know. What is a bird? I still haven't seen the right answer yet, guys. No. Why don't you guys ask Goku these questions? See if he knows how to answer them.
You already probably did it. Before you, that's why you laughing like a
He lives out in nature, man.
This is fucking.
He's doing it for real, man.
Make yourself look like you really somebody.
Yo. Ooh, pistachios. My disciples think they know me.
What is a pistachio?
Look at that. Somebody said a bird is a free spirit.
That's a nasty sound.
It's okay to say I don't know. What is a bird? What is a bee? What is a lion, tiger? What is it?
What is an allegio?
A tree. If we break down the tree to the very molecule what it is, we can find out what it is. See, I give you a hint. If we break down a bird to the very molecule what it is, we can find out what it is. There's your hint.
You already know it's a molecule,
What is it?
idiot.
Ah, somebody almost hit on it.
Yes, Melvin. He likes eating nuts.
Sunshine
He
Bright
loves
almost got
eating
it.
nuts. The humankind
Almost.
and the planted kind.
What is a tree? What is a bee? What is a bird?
What is
I'll
an
give you a
idiot?
hint. If you break it down to the very molecule of what it is, you will find out what it is. That is a hint. Ah, King Bra. Very good answer. You're getting very close. Matter of fact, that's exactly what it is, but I'm looking for a more detailed answer. demons in the building, I see. Can I interject you?
You are a demon.
You guys are saying Adam. That's the lower self answer.
You are a
How about, let me see if any of my disciples around me can tell me.
God is so gonna punish you.
Ooh, Immortal Phoenix ain't playing. He know the drill. He been studying the knowledge. High vibes. Oh, y'all said, they got it. They got it. They got it. They're right on the tip. If you break it down to the bare molecule, it is DNA. It is what you call
Everything
code.
has DNA.
Light code. A tree is a code. A tree is a cell. Yes, with a function. Good. There, everybody said cell. Anybody that said cell, you was right. A tree is a certain kind of cell. If you said DNA, you were right as well. Because DNA holds the light codes. But it's bigger than DNA. A tree, when you break it down to the molecule, is a code. It's coded. It's a genome. For its particular purpose as a what? A cell. So a tree is a sort of cell. If you said cell, pat yourself on the shoulder. If you said DNA, pat yourself on the shoulder. You on your way. You understand life. Oh, but we're going deeper. We're going deeper. We shall go deeper. So now we know that a tree is a cell. It's a sort of cell. It's a kind of cell with a purpose. Now we can define it from its purpose. It's a cell. We call it a tree, but it's a cell. And through its binary code or light codes from the
Everything
DNA,
has light codes.
will give it its purpose.
Everything that's ever been
So
created has
everything
light
in
codes.
life is made from DNA. If you break down everything in nature, and now we're talking about nature, what is nature? You break out everything in nature, and you break it down to its very molecule, you find one essential thing that is DNA. And in that will make up of cells.
You're in competition with Goku.
Locked in a cell is DNA. Prisoner.
Trying to prove to yourself. Somebody got to stroke your little ego.
Locked in each cell, and the nucleus is prisoner. The DNA. Now we're getting to the fabric of what nature is. You want to live in tune with nature? You better understand the five sciences.
You don't even live in nature.
You cannot live in tune with nature and not know the five sciences. Because nature is knowledge of self. Say it with me. Nature is knowledge of self. To understand nature truly, to live in harmony with nature truly, you must live in harmony with self. We're gonna go deep, guys. Get your notebooks out. Get your notebooks out. And then I'm gonna do a Q&A after this. Get your notebooks out. So as I went into nature and I started to understand what a bird was, what is water, what is this? It all brought me, as the mind that I am, as the intelligent mind that I am, it brought me to science. And when I looked at the definition of the word science, it is the observation of nature, of the natural world, phenomenon. The physical phenomenon of the physical world. It is a study and observation. So how you going to live in tune with nature
mind of an idiot
and you don't study and observe it?
Take your brain out your head.
Therefore, this brings us to science. So that means the white man is 10 steps ahead of us. Fuck.
How people can be so stupid.
This nigga, your enemy is 10 steps ahead of you, nigga. So by the time you figure it out, how to live in harmony with nature, you realize it's like, oh shit, I gotta study science. And science been around a long time, buddy. Prior to the white man. Science been around a long time, buddy. It's impossible for one to say that they live in harmony with nature, truly, without science. In science, the understandings of science, technology. Ooh. The application of science is technology. Let me hear you say it. The application of science is technology. I don't give a damn if you make a bow and arrow. The application of what you observe within nature gave you the information to make a bow and arrow that is technology. The application of science is technology. Say it. Write it down. Write it out. The application of science is technology. Hold your questions. Write them down. I'm going to do a question and answer after. Science is the observation of nature. Technology is the application of science. Don't get all tech savvy on me. We see how can one live in harmony with nature and not understand it. So, if I look out into nature, the better I understand nature, the better I understand me. Because I am one with nature. So if I break down a tree into the finest molecule of what it is, to understand what it is, I therefore must do the same thing with me. If I break down the human into a simple molecule, what is a human? Don't worry, I'll wait. What is a human? Right. The human is light code. The human is a cell. Same thing. It's a kind of cell. Define a human from its purpose. But first we must know what a human is, and then we can understand its purpose. Simple. So now the question becomes, who am I? And that's what nature does. As you study nature, you compare it to yourself. Study nature. Study self. Study nature. Study self. So as I'm out there in the jungle, as I was finding myself in nature, I was studying nature on the internet. And I was finding all the knowledge that I could research about things that were just coming to me. That's how my mind was figuring things out. So the truth about nature is, it doesn't matter if you go out to nature, nature's gonna power you. You can eat all the fruit you want. You can eat as healthy as you want. You're just gonna be a more powerful version of what you already are. If you're a fucked up individual, you go out into nature, you grow your hair, you're just a more fucked up person. You become an upgrade of what you are. What you are, what you are. And maybe Babylon is more fit for you. That's who you are. Your personality is more fit for that system. Can't stand it. Okay, so we talk about living in tune with nature. Harmony with nature. What is nature? Nature is you. You. So what your chief has done for you, and seeking and going far out into the jungle, I've gone and interpreted nature and defined it, broke it down over the years, enhanced the knowledge. And after I went out into nature, deep in the jungle, I realized. Who can tell me what I realized? Yes, you're correct. I realized that nature is perfect, flawless. Nature is what it is, and it's flawless. There is only one species on this planet that needs help. As I was in nature, I realized nature doesn't need me. This planet does not need me. Humanity does. Humanity is the only species that is not in harmony. So how do we get humanity in harmony? Well, when you look at a cell in the body that's a cancer cell, what is the problem? Information. I mean, the genes tell the cell what to do. And genes are just information, they're code. They're code, they're ACTs and Gs that tells the ribosome what kind of protein to make and tells the cell what's its purpose going to be. I've broken all of this down in my teachings. Hours upon hours. So if we are cells, what is a cell that is misinformed called? That doesn't have the right knowledge. It's acting out the wrong knowledge. Outdated knowledge that doesn't know its purpose is called a cancer cell, an HIV cell. Any confused cell in the body will create disease. And that's what Babylon is. It is disease to this planet. Because we are cells, remember? So our genes, which we are inherited, are conditioned to a system, right, that is perpetuated for our ignorance, but we need to adapt. So we have genetically modified ourselves to live in a system that goes against our very essence. So here we are. We have evolved. Life in human form has evolved to go against life.
We sure haven't evolved.
Right? We have evolved cells, and these cells, because of the information that we have, we are living out and playing out a lie. This lie is called cancer. See, if you study cancer, what you realize is when a cancer cell, and I broke this down in my videos hours upon hours, I make the human being cell analogous to the cancer cell, and you can clearly see how they're the same. The human being today is as analogous to a cancer cell. When the cancer cell is a regular cell in your body that is living harmony in your body, and then something happens to damage the information. When the information has been damaged, misplaced, distorted, or whatever, now when the information has been damaged, the cell now is playing out the information that is given as a protein. Protein is the movement of life. We are protein. The code or the information that we are running on makes us create Babylon. It's misinformation. That is what a cancer cell is. A cancer cell is under the misinformation and does not have the proper information as all the rest of the cells. Do you think that the human being on earth has the same information as the bird and the tree and the lion and the tiger and the bear? No. We're misinformed. That's why we do not live in harmony with the entity that we make up. Just like a cell in your body that is living on different binary code or light code, cancer in the body are cells that are misinformed genetically. Genes mean information. Genes are what tell cells what to do. So genes will be analogous to our information. And this is why we're in the information age, for us to wake up as cells. We're supposed to wake up. The information is supposed to wake us up to what we truly are. Knowledge of self. Knowledge of self is like, oh shit, I'm an immune system cell, but I'm moving like a cancer. Let me get away from this tumor and let me go over here and live in harmony with nature and be a part of the all and live in harmony with all and not be a part of harming the earth at all. Wake up. So in my videos, I zoom out of Earth and I show you how we are inside of our own body. It's all fractal. Yes. The Earth right now is the inside of your body. This is something that you will not hear anywhere else but from me. The trees are a part of your nervous system. Yes. The trees are your nervous system. They're nerves. They're neurons. You are a neuron cell. Yes, you're a nervous system cell in your own body. I've broken this down. You are actually a nervous system cell. If you was to look at a neuron, you and a neuron are the same thing. If you put it under the microscope, it looks totally different, but that's not how the neuron actually looks, because you're looking at it through a fucking microscope. The neuron looks like you. If I put your hand up a microscope, you won't look the same. It's a microscope. But you are living inside your own body. This whole earth is a cell in your body, and you are a cell on that makes up that cell. You're a part of the ecosystem that makes up that cell. And you are living inside of your own fucking body. That's what a tree is. All the trees, the birds, the bees, all of them are different cells or type of cells in your body. You got brain cells, liver cells, all kind of cells functioning. And your body is nature. It's an equilibrium. That's what nature is. It's the rhythm of the existing nature of your body and your being, the equilibrium of your being, the ecosystem. One thing transforms energy energy to another and the other one to sustain itself. The body is sustaining itself just like the earth. Everything is fractal. So if you was to zoom out of this earth, you would see that it was a cell. And if you kept going, you would see it was inside of DNA. And you would see it's in a whole other human being, and that human being is you. And yes, this body, you are living inside of what looks like this body. If we was to zoom out, zoom all the way out, we would zoom right out of you. And it would do it infinitely, 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 infinitely. You are living inside of your body, and nature is your nervous system. Hello. No one else is going to tell you this. Can break it down to you like I'm breaking it down. There are schools of knowledge that I put together to show you that that is true. Bruce Lipton, he's a school of epigenetics. But that's just one facet of it. That's not the whole truth. What I've done is took that truth, put it with another truth. Through my research, I found him. I put another truth and I showed you like, oh shit, the 5 sciences put together give you divine knowledge of self. We're going to go deeper. And still we can go deeper. And we will go deeper. I thought I just flexed my muscle just a little bit. And people say, oh, you can find this knowledge anywhere. Show me. Show me where you can find this knowledge. Send me the link. Matter of fact, when I do the Q&A, let me know who talks about this. Send me the link. I want to see it. Prove it. Okay, now that we know that we are inside of our body, now that we know that all of this is inside of our body, inside of our body. But that's what nature really is you. We let the cat out the box. I am nature. It is me. It is I. Now why in the fuck, with knowing that you are inside your own body, would you be a part of Babylon? Because you don't know. Just like cancer cells in the body, right? Cancer cells are resilient. One thing about cancer cells is they're just like every other cell. They're very intelligent. But their intelligence is being used for the wrong thing. Ooh. Take a note. Take notes. Cancer cells are just as talented as regular cells. But they're using their talents against the host. So Babylon is a tumor. Is a fucking cell that is living off of misinformation. And they create cities and places and create a culture medium, an environment. Hello. A culture medium, an environment, right? People say Babylon is mental, but mental, all unmanifest must come manifest. So therefore, if it's mental, that means that there's a place called Babylon. Because if it's mental, oh, Babylon is mental. You hear people say that all the time. But nigga, all that is physical comes from the mental. All is mental. So Babylon must be an absolute location or place. Or if the human being is in their lower self, they will make whatever they're doing and wherever they at Babylon. We're going to go so much deeper. So now that we have biology, and I show you biology, now we say, well, who am I as an individual? Not the all. Well, you're a code. Just like a tree is a code and it has a purpose. There's different kind of trees, aren't there? Not all trees are the same. There's different kind of trees for different purposes. In order for us to understand what tree, we have to go take a biopsy. We have to go pull out DNA, study it, study what it does, what kind of medicines, what kind of things does it bring to us, what is the purpose of it. You must dig to the molecule of the circumstances to understand what it is. So how do we find out who you are and what your purpose is? Oh, guess what I found? Astrology. Astrology tells you your personality. Your personality. Oh. So now we connect biology with astrology. Which astrology is astronomy. And astronomy is above and biology is below. And as above, so below. So therefore it's all fractal. As above, so below. So your biology is your astrology. Decode it. That might have been too deep that y'all might have not even grasped that. So you might not be able to read genetic code, but you can read astrology, because astrology is genetic code uncoded. But we discovered that too. Make sure you put that on my checklist of things that I said that no one else said, period. Top knowledge on this plane, the 5 sciences. Break it down. Astrology, biology, quantum physics, which is the holographic universe, to understand how this projection works. And after this, you know what? Pull up the we'll give you a little bit, since I give you some astrology. Astrology tells you your personality. Do me a favor, y'all, and pull up the projector. I want to show them the holographic universe, how it works. I'm going to show you.
Sorry about that.
Aspects. If you study your natal chart, you will see that this is a program that you're running. And this goes right into the holographic universe. This goes right into the holographic universe. See, this knowledge out here comes in pieces. You got to be able to know how to put it together. But you have to have that in you. That has to be in your purpose. You have to be ordained or enabled to do so. See, the Messiah is able to do this. The Messiah was able to give you knowledge like this. That's not being said on the internet at all. But make it make perfect sense. Now I'm going to show you something really cool. You might want to record this part. You haven't never heard of this at all. And mind you, please, when you do the Q&A, please bring me the files or anybody that can show you this knowledge. Okay. Here we have the holographic universe in plain sight. Just pull it to the home screen. You see all the applications. Okay, now that we know that astrology, because I'm going to break it down for you. Now, leave it right there. Okay. Pull up the App Store. Pull up the App Store. Yeah. I'm now going to show you quantum physics made simple. For you, the average nigger. You're paying attention to the wrong thing.